I know I've said enough about this, but the Israeli-Palestine warlocking is a good example of Mars square Pluto. But take away Mars from Pluto, there's tension in the air about our entire worldly existential reality. Not so much reality itself, much to the children's relief, but the materialistic driven aspect of our lives, money, and what's going on there. What I see, just, we can't really look into much of the governing, but we can see that there's just a kind of a fizzling off, right? There's people that have, I hate to sound and talk like this, but what money is up to is it's really busy fragmenting the minds of people who run after it, right? And so you get to a certain point, and I guess that point would be like for the guy next door or this guy next door, which isn't a very good point to make at all. I mean, the guy next door here, he says, he's pretty much saying, been working all my life, I gotta get a deal and haul in 12 trucks of asphalt because it's a deal. That's the extent of his success. And then so over here, it wouldn't be so bad if we were in the middle of a junkyard or New York City or something, but this is a wilderness preservation area. So anyway, getting back to, well, the neighbor on the other side here, again, it was today, riding around, basically just pushing dirt around. I think it's just a clever, less work form of doing your weed whipping. They have a lot of weed whipping, and they've always had to hire like 6 Mexicans. It takes them 3 days to come in there and do it because, well, they don't know how to work, leaving piles around. Anyway, so this guy had a huge tractor, and it was a couple days ago, and today he's on it. But then I look over, and he has his wife up there, kind of bobbling around and riding around, and it's kind of darling, but it's like this. It's the diesel fuel is flying, and the dust is just hurling through the air, and see, it's just a matter of time whether I see, well, what he did there, was it really just to get rid of the weeds, and then, well, there's a lot of dirt there. He's probably going to push it back. Who knows? But who knows what he's going to do there? Oh my God, bracing myself. There's already a house there. And it's like, well, when does this person ever relax? Just all of a sudden stop driving the tractor around after, I don't know what, it was flat enough? Sorry, I know I sound horrible. It's like, Shauna, can you get a life? Why don't you go get a tractor? Tractor about. I'm like, nah, I want an exoskeleton. I want one with laser beam to where I can just sit on my roof and pinpoint each cut that I need to do and sculpt every tree and bush to my liking. Something like that. Thanks for listening to this. What was the point of my video? In the beginning, I was trying to tell you about, see, who wants to talk about the tragedy in the air, what's happening in certain parts of the world? Well, it's not just there, babe. You turn it off and you notice people around you. Now, my latest illumination is like, wow, the sick people, which are narcissists, we've been taking a lot of crap from them. They are uncomfortable all the time. It seems they're they are highly sensitive, right? To the point of you have to ignore yourself just to take care of them, right? Who are they? I don't know. It's hard to tell who is running this fucking scene. You know, like, do I have to all of a sudden, to me, it's just been converted into this amazingly dangerous situation. People are not coming together. I guess I'm just speaking for myself here, boy. It's like year 3 or however many videos I've made here for however many years of the same shit. It's the Aquarius moon, but really I think it's humanity looking for somebody or someone to save them. Often that comes up. Jesus is coming to town, or how about your political parties? They're definitely going to be solving things. Trump is pissed about what's happening in Israel and with Hamas, and it's like, who cares? These people, we are all like sitting behind fences, locked up in boxes, staring at these boxes, let alone our boxes, while these people storm and stomp around about with their ability to microphone it out, I guess, and aren't me. Um, I'm tripping out. I'm like, wow. So everybody's like, but so everybody's on their level, like there's generations. You have a generation. See, money just fluffing off, just fluffing away. Like I said, the tractor guy over there. Not really a rhyme or reason for why he's tractoring around. Not good enough for, say, if it was my great grandpa or even my grandmother looking at it. Me, it doesn't take much. I mean, I'm supposed to think that's a smart thing. There isn't a rhyme or reason that they do the things. Neither over here. If we were to set it down and brush through these people's minds, there isn't enough there to convince us that this is necessary at all. See, coming here, being connected to my great grandpa, who was 70 years old by the time he started building this cabin, and he gets done about 72. And then my grandma comes up and plops down and does her old end of life process, old age carrying out here. Beautiful life, really. Things got getting really, pardon me, really this kind of hiccuping thing has been happening ever since this. I blame it on the fucking asphalt over there. A lot of stuff, you know, that I have to really start stepping up my ability to become immune to it. You know, it's like, oh great, okay, on top of a lot of stress. Anyway, thanks for listening to this. The Mars, Pluto, and the air. Hard to see if you're a Martian or a Plutonian type like me. It doesn't feel good to go away from the subject matter of just looking at the cold, hard truth. And did you know we have some hurdles coming up? And do not ignore the fumes coming from over there. And you're going to have to stand up now and punch somebody in the face. It's quite possible. See, I love the healthy Libra man. The healthy Libra man is one who they work really hard and they're wonderful mates. But you'll be shocked, you know, if you know, it doesn't have to be just their partner that they protect, and they'll stand up and say, "Show me where they are, babe. I'm gonna go fucking smash their face right now," or whatever, get in their face and talk to them. They really stand up for people, particularly their mates, or any injustice. Aries is like that also, but you don't want to. But Libra has a tact about it and really does not back down, and is the one who carries through with the pulling back and then forth, and there you are on the ground. Goodbye. You don't disrespect like that. This is just the jungle, and do you remember your ass whipping next time? Don't do it again. Uh, you know, yeah, that was my uncle who was a Libra rising Aquarius. And anyway, that's like you don't call the police. You just take care of shit yourself, babe. What's going on? Let's go see that fucker. I won't even touch him, and he'll shit his pants. I miss that guy. Uh, and that's what's missing as far as Aries is talking and concerned. It's like, okay, when are we gonna keep fucking putting up with this shit? It's like, shouldn't, really shouldn't. It's like, is this a game we're playing? Well, I forgot. I wasn't even invited, told when to start and finish, or how we get to play. Somebody, that fighting over there is our business as far as how that there is a mind control system. I do relate that place over there with the strong mind control by religion, religious values, but I have none of us really know, but they're showing us a lot. As far as we're concerned, I mean, the money that they have. I mean, keep in mind, China has a massive city that's been constructed and nobody lives in it. It's just they're sitting there, and they see they can stage a lot of stuff with that. They can bomb it. They can create a Hollywood scene within it and film whatever they need to and make it look like something's happening in a city, as well as bombing it. So this. Uh, I'm not trying to sound like a stone cold, like just an idiot about TV, and I live up in the with the Amish here in the Ozarks, doing great, um, denying that even a plane exists in the sky. No, uh, whether it's real or not really doesn't matter to a lot of people that need to get their own life. I mean, really, that's a fucking hell of a life. What if it does come here? What can we do? Are you ready? Are you ready to get that gnarly, get that gnarly kind of war thing going on? It's like kill or be killed. What do you think? Hell no, nobody's ready. They've always, always, always kind of fought over there. But like I said, the way that communications and the intelligences that run our lives, the more that it's centralizing the mind control issue is big over there. It starts, if you ask me. Isn't Jerusalem close to there? Isn't uh yeah, it's in the Bible. They talk about Israel. Tell me, comment section down below. See, I don't know anything about it, but I listen, and I can hear things coming in that I need to hear, and I'll repeat it again. Trump, babe, any political party that you see, and it's pretty much, if you rub your eyes and re-look again, everybody, aren't you tired of it? Everybody's wearing a blue suit with a white cuff shirt underneath and a red tie. That's just like one organization, and it belongs to that really rich people in the East who own the petroleum world, and every world, really. I mean, if that's the case, if they are the reason why we have these big fat fucking SUVs going down the road, nobody talks to each other, but we've got our shiny ass plastic. To tell you the truth, they wear out in 3 years. You have to get a new paint job, and all this stuff breaks down in your car. Um, Especially if you're using it. For God's sakes, don't use it. It really just disintegrates them. Um, all of them are responsible for this circus that eventually, like they just say, is it time to destroy it now? Because, well, it's built on lies anyway. Yeah, we can do that, right? Right, right. Well, okay. Everybody agrees from top to bottom because why? It's built on lies. It's a lot of people can't respect it. I can hardly. I'm thinking, God, how do we wake up from this? I mean, this is so weird. There should be a lot more unity and awareness about who each other is, and it's like it shouldn't be that I had to just kind of ignore the fact that I have a psychopath for a neighbor, but then all of a sudden it just he does the lewd act of there it is, psycho, 12 trucks of toxic. It's fucking. I'm sorry. It's in the air. It's like it wafts. The first thing you open the door, you think you're gonna smell fresh air, and I'm struggling, babes. It's terrible. I go, there it is. We came up here to visit the pines and be in the pines and asphalt the place up, huh? God, I'm so glad we have an agreement here. We're all just unified and doing great as psycho and empath right next to each other. They're just doing wonderfully.